It's a terrible thing, isn't it, when a celebrity's reputation is banked against the reputation of the BBC that they work for. And simply because they work for the BBC, people on social media are naming top paid celebrities and saying, I wouldn't be shocked if it was them, simply because they work at the BBC. Now, if that was me, I would leave the BBC, because such is the reputation of that organisation now for harbouring nonces that it's like a black mark against your career, isn't it? The BBC is that toxic now that members of the public are saying they wouldn't be shocked if such and such was the BBC star at the centre of this scandal. I mean, I've come to the point now where I was expecting it to be Basil Brush, and I'm honest. So anyway, top BBC stars are literally falling over themselves and rushing on social media to declare that they're not the nonce, they're not the sicko, they're not the pervert in question here, who asked for photos of a 17-year-old victim and paid them £35,000 for the pleasure. And some of these celebrities are also threatening legal action. People like Jeremy Vine, he said he will sue people for naming him as the alleged pervert. Who else is it? Nicky Campbell, radio presenter. He has said he's taking legal advice because he's been named as well. And then you have race hate victim Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker, race hate victim. Never thought I'd say that. And Rylan, whoever he is, like an anorexic Bluto out of Popeye. They've both said that they're going to sue social media or Twitter users who name them as the alleged pervert and donate all the proceeds to LGBT and refugees welcome charities and political campaigns. So, blimey. And this is the same Gary Lineker, by the way, who called the Tory party, compared the Tory party to the Nazis, a 1930s genocidal ideology that started a world war and was responsible for the deaths of millions. Can you believe that? But it's okay when they do it. So these top BBC stars and others, they are literally soiling themselves because they're scared of being Philip Schofielded, if that's a word. Philip Schofielded, you know what I mean. Because such is the rightful vilification of people who do such a thing, that their reputation is in tatters, let alone their careers, and rightly so. If you do that, you belong in jail. Because asking someone underage to show pictures of themselves in certain positions is just wrong, isn't it? I don't even have to explain that to you, unless you're a lefty, of course, because you lot seem to protect that kind of thing and stick up for it. Shame on you. And to be honest, I don't know what these celebrities are worried about anyway, because this guy is going to get named anyway as soon as tomorrow in Parliament, rumours are saying. Even I myself, I've been called all sorts on here simply because of my political thinking. I've been called a racist, xenophobe, Islamophobe, transphobe, homophobe, what else? Every phobe going. A bigot, a Nazi. Have I said Nazi? Yeah, Nazi twice. A fascist, a nonce. I've been called a pervert who is after people's children. But what can I do? I think it comes with the territory, doesn't it? All you can do with these people is just laugh. Social media is social media. It's the worst place in the world. And if you're someone like Gary Lineker who thinks they can just call people Nazis on a whim, then surely you have to expect some back, haven't you? And there we go. That's my video. That's the latest on the BBC sicko. No doubt this story will run until he's named, and it'll happen this week, I guarantee it. And that's that. So take it easy, folks. Have a good evening, and Roger Trout.